Hello everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre. A fairly strong cold front is moving into the central parts of South Africa for today, and behind it showers have been pushing in along the west coast and the adjacent interior overnight. Those will be continuing, but clearance will be taking place later on. On the other hand, it's going to remain cloudy, cold and wet over the southern parts of the country, including along the coastline. We could see significant falls of rain in places. It's going to be a windy day for the central parts, and along with that, showers and thundershowers will spread across the Free State, the northwest, and finally reaching Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal later on. Ahead of this band of rain, some very high temperatures are expected, especially into the Lowveld once again. The rainfall probability map indicates widespread showers, perhaps even a bit of thunder for the southern parts of the country, including Port Elizabeth, George towards the Cape Agulhas area and reaching East London a little bit later. Those showers are going to make their way into KwaZulu-Natal during the course of the afternoon and mainly into this evening, while isolated thunderstorms are likely across the Free State, much of the northwest, and as we've already seen, reaching Gauteng later on in the day. Isolated showers along the west coast, but still scattered around Springbok down towards the Cape Peninsula area. Those areas will see a slow clearance during the course of the day. 2 alerts have been issued for this Wednesday. The first is a warning for a high fire danger over some parts of the Highveld, including around Gauteng ahead of the rainfall. It's still going to be hot and dry and quite gusty at times. And there is a second alert, this time a watch for the possibility of localized flooding along the south coast, including the Garden Route and the adjacent interior. Let's take a look at those maximum temperatures, and the cold front is having a strong effect on South Africa. Berg winds ahead of it, allowing mid-30s this afternoon to develop into KwaZulu-Natal, while behind the cold front, much colder areas in circulation, mid to lower teens for many places, and even in the single digits over the Northern Cape high ground, Sutherland at only 8. 21 as a maximum for Uppington, but Johannesburg, you're still very hot today with a high of 31. Let's take a closer look at the coastal conditions, and winds are going to be picking up along the west coast of the country, becoming fresh to strong for Lambert's Bay and Langebaan later on, and along with that, swell heights will also be increasing. We're expecting fairly rough sea conditions for the peninsula and down towards Cape Agulhas. Southerly winds also picking up as the day goes on, becoming fresh to strong between 35 and 40 kilometers per hour. Along the south coast, we are expecting southwesterly winds for most areas. These will be moderate but fresh at times for Port Elizabeth, especially this afternoon. Swells also picking up to a height of 3 meters, a fairly long period of 15 seconds. Not quite as bad along the eastern coastline. Swell heights over this area only reaching 1.5 meters, while a southwesterly wind is making its way up the coastline today, reaching Durban and Richards Bay later on. We're going to see these winds freshening in the Durban area in the late afternoon and early evening. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.